This is Prince Shango, and you're now listening to Three Count Podcast. You should really pay attention, because I'm watching you. You want to play?
Oh, snap. Because now we are live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. You know what it is, guys. It is that show returning to the ring. And you can see here, it is me, the Red Dog, hosting the show. And you don't see the other two, right? So Lou, our franchise, is not here. Chaz, also not here. We'll explain why in a second. But let's go down this current roster before we introduce our guest. Right now, you see, he is the other half of pure ignorance. He's the man who is the muscle of his team because Chaz is the voice. Give it up for the man, Prince Machiavelli.
What's up, y'all? It's Prince of Pure Ignorance here, helping out again. You know what it is.
Yeah. And then next on our roster, boy, you know him because actually it's funny because most people don't get to see him because he's always in the dark. He is the Lord of Darkness, and give it up for the man himself. He's the man who Jesus owes 6 pieces of silver and 1 bar of gold. Give it up for the old man here who's almost $1 million, Demon Fatale.
Hey. We're gonna do inflation, so let's make it 12 silver and 5 bars of gold. You gotta pay up.
Got to get that money. But next up, let's be real, okay? This is the man himself. We brought him on the show. He came back because, he loves talking to us. You got him, but I would just want him to do his intro because I can't do it any justice. You got to do it yourself.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put my 2 cents in it. See, for those who don't know me, that's too bad. You're missing out on a lot. But for those who do, and for those who want to get to know me, I'm the heavy hitter, wig splitter, never quitter, big boy from Brooklyn, Tyree. Yep, 1/3 prolific, the gang. See the vibrations? Know what I mean?
Yep. That's what you got. You got it. So apparently there's no audio coming in. No one can hear me, which is random that no one can hear me say anything.
That's cool. As long as they got my intro, I'm Gucci.
Yeah.
As long as they got my intro, I'm cool. I'm cool.
Oh,
you can type the question.
Whatever. Then you know what? Everybody, then we answer questions like, who's even talking? That's crazy. This is what happens when you go live everywhere.
We're live, pal.
Yeah. So give me a quick sec so I can find out. I'm listening to the track back, man. I just want to see what we got.
Go ahead.
Here's my water.
So all you guys can hear me, but they cannot. So let's we gotta make some quick adjustments.
Can hear you loud and clear, sir.
I know that's weird how you guys can, but yet somehow our audience members cannot. So we have to update this.
See, you gotta update the Windows. See, get off Windows 97. You gotta get on XP.
I know. I tried, man. I tried to move up, but they told me I wasn't allowed to. So I was like, all right, bet. It's what it is. They told me this is not an option, and I was like, all right, it is what it is.
I mean, when you're still on dial-up, the real world seems a little slow. So
little bit.
Yeah, I asked them earlier too. I told them, I was like, is there any way that I can upgrade my speed? And they said, not at your budget. And I was like, true facts.
There you go.
Yep. But
as long as they're honest enough, they're good.
Everybody else could catch up, man. It is what it is about them. So anyway, let's get into this. So we talked about it earlier. We said there's 2 individuals who are missing on the show. One of them being Chaz. Chaz, yo, man, get your study on. It is what it is. Gotta get that learn going. So big ups to him. The other person, Lou, I got to give a big shout out to Lou, right? So I've known Lou since 1997. This sappy cliff coming out about this, right? I've known him since 97, and I've watched him grow into the person he is. So today had his court date. He is officially the stepfather of Maddox, the man himself. So I just want to give a big congratulations and a big what up.
Congrats, Lou. That's what's up.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That's
man.
freaking awesome. That's
Absolutely.
awesome.
That's awesome because people in the hood, they just say, "Hey, that's my stepbrother."
Well, that's like
that's my stepchild.
that's
to go through that. You must love him. You love him.
Yeah. I think of you know what, this is gonna be fun because I can't wait till Anthony sees us back. I think of Anthony like Vince McMahon, right, in the process of like buying up all the territories. Like that's just what Lou does. Like
adopting all the kids. What?
Yeah, now all the kids are gonna be under one brand. They're all coming under one brand now. They're all gonna be under the Luhan brand.
Look, as long as I ain't gotta pay child support, we're good. He can have mine.
There you go. That's why you go through the courts.
There you go.
You love them.
I'm gonna
but that's neither here nor there.
No. All right. So let's get into this. Tyree, I'm just very curious, man. Like, what have you been up to since we last had you on the show?
Man, as life, let's say improve. You see, I'm in a new place now. New city. Worcester, Mass, a little bit south of where I was in Massachusetts. There, a lot of wrestling momentum. I can't wait to get into that. And just overall status of life seems to be improving. So your boys on a wave right now. So I can't complain.
So wait a minute, let me get this right. You said Worcester.
Worcester.
It's pronounced Worcester.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you gotta welcome. Hey, you in my stomping grounds. Like you in my stomping grounds. Like that's where I moved from.
Rochester. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So since I do have a local question here. So this is a town kind of north of here in Massachusetts, right? Mm-hmm. It's going to be called Billerica. And how do you pronounce it as a local?
Wait, say that city again.
Billerica. Billerica.
Is it Blanca? I'll get it back to you. Yeah.
They call it Bill Rucka. I don't know how they do that.
Yeah.
It's Bill and Erica put together is Billerica. But apparently Massachusetts don't know how to add letters or silent letters or reign supreme yet.
Oh, wait till you go to Peabody, and I know it's Peabody, but wait till you get to Peabody or Gloucester. Yeah,
Gloucester.
Yeah, I used to. So, Canada. Fun fact: I used to live in Auburn, actually. So
Auburn, okay.
Used to work in that mall.
Yeah, Massachusetts.
So anyway,
I'm somewhere here.
So that's cool, man. Like, it's good that you're up in Massachusetts. Actually, I'll probably be up there sometime this year, so I'll definitely have to hit you up and we can link up.
That's cool. Oh yeah, no problem. I probably know the vibration.
So give me the scoop, man, because you had an interesting story that you said you wanted to tell me, but you wanted to wait till we came on air.
Okay. So you had a guest not too long ago, Miss Becca. Absolute doll of an individual, right? So word got out that we train together, right? So you guys there decided to share one of our stories with her, right? About our interesting friend that we had. His name is Curtis. I'm sure you've heard. If so, sorry. If not, good. All right. So, Mr. Curtis has gotten a little buzzy buzz. So I explained the story. We were in the locker room and we were doing the taping, and she showed me the pictures and had me explain what was going on. Because I guess you guys didn't put her on to anything.
All right. So, to be fair, it's not you guys. I will take all the heat for that. That was 100% me.
Hey, one name, one brand, right? You all take the L. I take the L too.
If anybody's getting a wig split around here, it'll be
All
me.
right. So I explained the story, right? And there's a very specific part of the story, like his name. And then we the crowd popped in the locker room, but it was like, you will never say that here again. So yeah, and I understood why. But when you're in a hotel room with 4 very charismatic individuals at 2 a.m., this is the type of buffoonery that you come up with. So yeah, so our friend Curtis has to now go perish in the upper room. So
Yeah, yes. That
unfortunate. And if you ask, explain the story, no.
no.
That stays with us. That is a 3-count exclusive. You catch that on the episode with the Prolific boys there with Prolific, and that's the only place you'll get it.
That's the only place you're gonna get it. You hear it right here. That's it. Just on the 3 count.
It's exclusive. You want to know why I got in so much trouble? Go back and watch. There you go. You see how marketing works. You see how this brain works.
There you go.
So aside from that, man, you got a new home, you got a new location.
Yes.
Same stories. But outside from that, man, like what's the push for 2021, man? What you looking to do?
2021. I've been newly motivated. I've been marching. Next month on the 9th will be 10 years of doing professional wrestling, right? So this is the first time where everything seems obtainable, like actual looks, actual opportunity seems at grasp. I can get it now. I just had a friend of mine sign that paper, and he's going. He took his flight, and he's doing his thing right now. So it's very. And this is the first time I heard him say, "Hey, they're actually watching," right? Because you kind of think you're invisible to shit, and to hear that, hey, they might be looking at you too. So it's kind of feasible right now. So this may be the hardest I've ever gotten. I will ever push myself to any sort of position. Would be 2020, and that's not because I haven't, but there's a new level I need to get to, and just watching my boy go, especially after rides that we've taken, it's I wouldn't say bittersweet, but it's like, it's not goodbye, I'll see you later. So it's very motivating, very motivating. So dreams can come true when you work hard enough and when you seize your opportunities like you're supposed to.
No, and that's cool, man. Like, yeah, it's a lot of big ups, and it's especially with like all the recent signings that have been going on, man. Like, yeah, you've got to get hyped because you're like, wow, like, and especially for you. I mean, I know you've been a leader like pretty much everywhere you've gone, and even like the knowledge that we had in our one interaction backstage,
Mm-hmm.
For the C3W show, like we had great conversation going back and forth, and a lot of stuff we were being passed down from like you to me, which obviously you being my veteran, like you handed all that knowledge over, man, and you saw like I soaked it all in, just wrote it all out, and then just went about the business. So yeah, I can't wait to see big things going for you for 2021, man. So big ups for you.
Apply it. That's all. Apply it and see if it works. That's all you can do. The worst thing you can do is ignore it. You can't really ignore it. You try it, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. What you may think is not like possible for you, may be what you need to get you to the next level. Certain things I didn't think I'd be doing half the things I'm doing, but once that became second nature to me, now is all people looking for. And so you just gotta apply it. If it doesn't work, you throw it in a can. If it does work, you evolve, you grow with it. But I do want to take this time to shout out my guy who did sign the paper, and hope for just shout out to him. So my guy Christian Casanova, he's he's definitely been in a very short time, because I've been here about a year. I've been in Massachusetts about a year and change. Took me in and kind of helped me out, even though he's younger than me, even though he's been in the business less time than me. He's definitely helped me out, and our car rides are legendary. Just me and him, and we kick so much knowledge, and we realize that not only you don't ask to be role models, but people want to look up to you. You don't ask to pave the way, but the road is clear after you go. You don't realize how important your mission is to other people until you complete your mission. And I just wish for my guy the best, and he's gonna be a superstar. I know that for sure. He's gonna be undeniable. So shout out to Christian Casanova, real talk.
Yeah. I've been following him now for about a year too, and I was like, when I saw a name get signed on, I was like, oh.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's the man right there.
So I'm gonna tag in my boy Prince. He gonna ask some questions away.
Yeah, actually, I got one right now. Because they be undeniable, being undeniable. Now, what does that mean to you? What does it mean to be undeniable? Because you actually said that to me at C3W. You said, yeah, no one might not know who you are right now, but keep working and you'll be undeniable. Now, you might have thought that stuck with me, but I've had that in my head. It's kind of motivating. What does that
mean? Being undeniable is basically saying I cannot be overlooked. I cannot be overlooked. Either I'm going to be a focal point in your show, or people are going to make me the focal point of your show. And it kind of goes to one of the things I told Red, the eye test. The eye test will determine if you're deniable or undeniable. There's certain things where you start to feel that it clicks for you, and everything starts to become, again, second nature, to where it's just oozing out of you. Charisma is just oozing out of you. The moves are clicking. Things are just hitting for you. You being undeniable is, why is everybody talking about me? Why is everybody talking about me right now? Sometimes the way I look will be deceiving until I start to do what I do. That's me being undeniable, because they want to see what the hell I did, or what the hell I'm capable of, even though I may not look like like a chiseled stone statue, And to be undeniable is to be all around, and you got to give them less and less reason for them to sing. If you, I focus on being versatile and utility nice. Oh man, we already got a heavyweight, man. His promos are good. I can't deny him there. We could put him on for promos. We got a promo guy. We got a cruiserweight too. He's just so happy to be big as shit. You can't deny it, and it's at a very high level. The eye test will prove. It will prove if you're deniable or not. And you see Christian Casanova work, right?
Yep, definitely.
It would be stupid not to sign. That's how you feel immediately once you see a guy like him work. So once you start clicking there, then you become undeniable.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So my next question,
yes,
what does it mean to be a black man in wrestling to you?
To be a brother in wrestling. To be a brother in wrestling now is more important than I believe ever. somebody like Christian Casanova, like I was saying, paving the way, he also paved the way for brothers like us. Yeah, and to do that, to be different than what the regular stereotype was, everything like that. I will share a story that me and Isaiah Wolf had. So we got upset one time because there wasn't much representation on the poster, right? So we were like, okay, we weren't too hot about it. But then next time, the next show, they had their poster. We were on it, right? And we ironically we felt a way about it, even though they put us on. It was like, is it just because we need to fill the quota, or because we're that damn good that we need to be marketed up front? You need to answer that. So to have a certain amount of black people just to fill the quota, it's I don't care for it, but we need to have talent, because I do realize, be devil's advocate, this skin is only going to get us so far. Is only going to get us so far. It may get you in the door, but will it keep you in the house? So you got to be good. You got to be good. But I'm not going to be on the poster because I'm black. I want to be on the poster because I'm that damn good and just so happen to be black. That's the representation I want to be put. I want to put out there. Also being undeniable that you have to put me on the poster regardless of what skin color I am. It's very. I would say a double-edged sword sometimes. Because I can feel promoters trying to turn their heads or kind of think themselves out of a hole, so to speak, or use you as a prop, or a gimmick or something like that. And again, going back to being undeniable, you can't do that if I'm that damn good. You can't do that. There's a way to place representation without forcing.
Oh, I saw that.
And you want to be up there because you're the best of the best, not because you're black. But I would damn sure pave the way for the brothers that need it, because there's not enough representation. So that's kind of how I feel about it. But it's more important now than ever.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Last question.
Yes.
What advice would you give with a young fan that's trying to get into the business?
So I've gotten into some arguments lately because of one of our culture's past music superstars want to get in a business like this, right? So because it's easy, right? It's easy to do. So this is a lifestyle, right? One of the points about Bow Wow was, like, maybe on his bucket list. I've been doing this 10 years and I'm still learning, right? I started when I was 18. This ain't no bucket list shit. This ain't a fucking, hey, maybe a one-time WrestleMania, yeah, Tyson Fury, all that shit. But to do this week in, week out, to live this, to breathe this is a lifestyle. You have to embrace the lifestyle. You have to embrace you're never going to be 100% ever again. You got to embrace that, hey, whatever you do needs to entertain somebody for you to stay on. To be that line of entertainment in a fucking pandemic. This is a lifestyle, and this business has a funny way of weeding out the weak. So if you can't handle it, that's cool. Thank you. Just thank you for your support. But the bottom line I will say is try. If you feel it, try. If you love it, try it out. If you don't, find another way to support. That's cool. We respect you for it. But for the young folk, try and endure and love. Love will conquer all in this business. Love will conquer all. People who are assholes or anything like that who have a bad attitude, again, gets weeded out with the weak. And, it's tough that, the people who stay longer are usually the people whose name don't stink, ironically. But just try and love it. And if it's not for you, it's not for you. But you get much more respect from me if you try and you fail than to not try at all, but think you know everything. So just try it. Just try it and go to a credible school. Go to a credible school. Go to credible school. If someone asks you where you trained and they say who, that's a problem. It's a problem. That's red flag number one. So even though you may be the first student, it's still tough. It's still tough. It's like one thing you can't take away from me is my training. Johnny Rods, some of younger folk may not know who he is. Hall of Famer, the people who are going to ask those questions know who he is, and you younger guys know who Booker T is. So it's like you can't deny the pedigree. You can't take. I can not have another match again without being trained by two of the best. So just try it and just go to the right people. That's about that.
Okay, well, that's all I have.
Yeah.
Yes, it's my turn.
Hold on, Damien. Before we get in, we have some fans that are like writing stuff in, so I just want to kind of get it out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead.
We do have Lou who is joining us and watching us live. He just wants to say it's the wig splitter. That's his favorite.
Yes.
Question being asked. Actually, this is actually for Damien. Are you shedding a new light? That's the question that's being asked.
No.
He said he's
Being
the light.
nice.
He said he's a light lord, not the dark lord. Which, if he knew you played, he would know that that's actually a really good joke. But he does not know that at all.
Yeah.
We are being joined by Prince Shango, by the way, in case you guys don't know.
Mm-hmm.
He just says, hey, buddy. He wants to say hey to everybody. He wants to apologize, but he wished that Lou wishes he could be on, but he is apologizing for not being on. Amanda is actually asking Tyree,
what's up?
What have you had to overcome in this pandemic while wrestling?
Having a damn thing. Fucking have to overcome. I thought I was gonna die a month ago. Having COVID, it's not fun. People are sometimes asymptomatic. They don't have the symptoms. I thought I was dying. Like I thought death was upon me. It was. I've had everything. I didn't have like the loss of taste and smell of anything like that. Couldn't hold anything down. Dropped 30 pounds. Sweat, muscle aches, everything. It was bad. 2 weeks straight. So just protect yourself, and you never know. And that shit, I thought I was gonna lose my life. My body fought for this shit. So yeah, if I had to overcome anything, was that fucking having. Everything else is minuscule. Life is fragile, guys.
And there you go. So Damien, questions to you.
Already. So Star, where do you see yourself in like 5 to 10?
5 or 10 years. Growing an empire. More than wrestling. I feel like what my purpose is bigger than wrestling. Businesses, ventures, avenues to where people who are less fortunate than me or craving the opportunity, I can provide for them. In 5 years, I want to at least start something really special, start something to improve quality of life. As far as like businesses, real estate, I want to start a community college to where an adulting community college where they teach like taxes and changing tires and certain lifestyles, parenting classes, stuff like that. And I feel like my mark is going to be bigger in this life than professional wrestling. As far as professional wrestling, I do want to, hopefully be signed. I do want to travel. If I'm not signed, I want to at least be well traveled. I want to have my passport well stamped. So, in 5 years, big things, brother.
I'm gonna make this question a little bit easier, maybe a little less serious. What is like your favorite thing to get yourself ready for like a match? Like music, food, exercise, like whatever, just to get you like in that mind frame to fuck shit up.
So I don't know if you noticed when I was over there, my pregame ritual, so to speak, is getting chopped. I amp up. I kind of do my turn into feel your animality type shit. Fucking pace back and forth and feel my adrenaline flowing through my body. And then right before I go, I ask for a chop by the biggest motherfucker there, and it's time to go. It's time to work. It's time to work. So because if you don't feel that shit, who's gonna feel it for you? You know what I'm saying? So shit, get that adrenaline going, get that blood flowing. We about to slam some motherfuckers today. Shit. Yeah. It's on the pot.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
And last question. Let's see,
Mm-hmm.
how am I gonna? Which one am I gonna choose? Like put them together. All right, yeah, I'm gonna put them together. Worst match, hardest ever hit.
Shit. Okay. Anything for my first 4 years is Tiger Tyree. Anything. Pick one. This one, like that. The
Gotcha.
hardest I've been hit. 2 years ago, I had a match with an individual named Monster Mac, Steve Monster Mac. Big hoss fight. We started, slapped him. He had leather gloves on, slapped me right back in my ear. This is the beginning of the match. My ear's ringing the whole time. I still have a perforated ear to this day. And that was the one time I felt disoriented. I was hit. And the ref goes to me and asks, after we bump, goes to me, are you okay? No, I'm not okay. I thought I was going deaf. And I got to finish this match because then I have to go through 2 doors from the top rope to the ground. And the slap was the hardest thing I took that. So, yeah, Monster Mac ain't nothing to mess with. And I'm still hearing it today. Oh, yeah. Shit.
Oh, no.
Ooh,
No.
right? Ooh.
It's the ears for me, man. Like once you're up here, like nah, don't mess with me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, I'm okay with getting hit too. Like if I gotta feel some sort of contact. But that one just hand ear with the leather glove. It was not fun.
Oh.
I have cauliflower ear, so like, yeah. When people start playing with my ears and stuff, I'm like, if you don't leave my ears alone, I promise you, I'm gonna hit you right where it hurts, man. Like,
yeah. So how you have fun? No.
No. She's not allowed to touch my ears. That's not how this works. This doesn't work. Only this.
Hey.
Listen, man. Only things that are allowed up here are my hands or my wife's thighs.
There you go. See,
That's
how you
live
say it,
too. It is what it is.
That's
That's
how you
fine.
say it.
Can't wait to catch the heat on that one.
Yeah.
Speaking of heat, we got to get into this final segment, man. This is what we like to call pin, submit, or DQ.
All right.
Pretty much like fuck, marry, kill, but we gotta keep it. Got to
We're
keep it in the
wrestling.
house. So I'm gonna fire off 3 names at you, man. You're gonna tell us who you're gonna pin, who you're gonna submit, and then who you're gonna DQ. But how are you gonna DQ them?
Ready.
All right. So our first 3 names: Roddy Piper, Edge, or The Rock. And The Rock.
Okay. So I'm gonna pin The Rock, right? You got to pin The Rock. That clout, that power of pinning The Rock. I'm gonna make Edge submit. And he has to be faced. Any next submission I have, that's the deal. And Piper, how do I want to do this with Piper? So I think straight up for Pearl Harbor, chair to the back. Chair to the back. My just because of the blackface. I love Piper, but that stays in that era.
I forgot about that.
He does that. He does that today. God rest his soul. But there's a chair waiting for him. Mid match. I don't even care the match started. Ding, ding, ding. Pow.
All right.
There you go.
So
I'll take that L one time.
Our next 3 names, right? Kurt Angle,
Mm-hmm.
Brock Lesnar, and Jeff Cobb.
Oh, Jeff Cobb. We're throwing Jeff Cobb in there. You know, I'm gonna switch this up. I'm thinking I'm gonna pin Jeff Cobb. I'll make Kurt Angle submit and beat the shit out of Brock. Take that leg. He'll never work in these parts again, you heard? So to submit an Olympic gold medalist who's known for submissions, that's that power. I need that power. And I got get a nice competitive indie match with Jeff Cobb. We get the W. Sure, I'll take that. And we scrap with Brock. It won't even be like behind the back thing. It'll be one of those things where we're fighting and we just say fuck the 5 count.
All right. And our last set of 3 is probably gonna be the one to be most interesting to see. Luda franchise, Chaz the Don, and of course the Red Dog.
All right. So see, I've seen what Darius done to you. I'll leave that there. I think Prince is getting a submission. I think he's getting a submission. Little veteran action. Little turn. Just a little bit, make you feel that pain. I think Lou's getting the pin there, and I'm gonna DQ the fuck out of Red Dog.
Fair enough.
I'm going, and this just popped in my head. I'm going straight up Finley, Shillelagh to the hammy. Just going straight Finley. What is black guy doing with a Shillelagh? Shillelagh. That's what we're doing.
Given your past other responses, I think I just made out easy with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me catch this chair to the back. No, sir, I'll just take the shillelagh to the hamstring. We'll just go with that.
Take a shillelagh. You know, just to get that facial on camera. That I've just been clipped by a piece, by a stick. I've just been clipped in the leg.
I'll
The
do it.
buckle.
You know what? I'll
I'm
take the
very
shillelagh.
deliberate. I'm very deliberate. Like there's a method to my madness. So.
I want to get hit with the. Okay, you get my facials, but as soon as you hit me with the shillelagh, I got to see the heel click though. Like just.
just straight up.
Just tip your hat too.
Mm-hmm. Like I won't even be in the match. I don't want to be in the match. I just want to come out of nowhere while you're having the match. Shillelagh to the cap.
Bet. Listen, there is one more thing I forgot I wanted to mention and I want to talk about. So at the beginning of the month, we really focused everything on like black wrestlers. This is all about it, right? But the first guest we had on was actually Trayvon Jordan, and it was something you had mentioned on. If you guys haven't checked it out, go check out Now Entering the Ring with Prolific. We talked about it, the big photograph session, right?
Yes.
So we brought it back up, and he also brought up that there's gonna be a part 2. We're not gonna talk about it because, all right. But just very curious, like in that moment that you guys had that photo shoot going on, like how did that make you actually like feel? Like how was that feeling knowing like all the representation that you guys were having in this photo shoot?
First thing was, God damn, there was a lot of us. A lot of people no show too. So it was like, oh, we got a lot of brothers in. All right. And funny enough, they had a class there and they didn't know this was going on because we switched venues at the last minute. So they're just like, why is all the black people here and there and here? And then we just sitting there kicking it. And then my man Harry comes through with the photos. Oh my God, they were so good. Oh my Lord, they were amazing. And just I was okay with how long it took because there was so much of us, and we're trying to make it bigger and better next time. So this is one of those things where it's a show. You got to make the trip. You got to make the trip. Not only got to show that you're out here, you got to show your unity and what we do out here. And you know, we're very inclusive people, so it wasn't just limited to us. We had a guy named Love Doug there. Becca was there doing her thing too, you know, feeling the love and stuff. So, you know, we're for everybody. Even though we represent us, we're for everybody. So, you know, it's a good time, and I'd love to see the unity there.
Bet. Yeah, I just thought, I was like, man, this is like it's a cool opportunity to be able to talk to you about this. So I just wanted to get your 2 cents on it, man. But hey, let our listeners and our viewers know where they can find you on social media.
Listen, every time you turn on social media, you're gonna find I'm here somewhere. All right. So on Twitter and Instagram, you can catch me on T_Taylor347. You can catch me on Facebook, Tyree D Taylor, and YouTube, Tyree Taylor Wrestler. I'm all over the place. You can catch me on there, man. And we got pro wrestling tees with Prolific. You know, we got our new Prolific Army shirts. You can catch it on Pro Wrestling Tees, Prolific, and copy one. And you want the other stuff there, go to Isaiah Wolf. My man will hook you up with the rest of the shirts, man. And you know, I'm out here. Yes, sir.
Well, that wraps it up here, man. This is Returning to the Ring. You guys know what we do here. So let's make sure that, you know, you keep following us on all of our social medias. But this is Returning to Ring with the man himself, Tyree Taylor. So make sure you guys come out, follow Prince, follow Damien, go grab Tyree. We will catch you guys next time, and be there, or just wait because the next episode of whatever we have coming up is going to be up. So just come check us out.
Oh, and if you don't know, now you know. And if you knew before, you'll never forget Prolific.
Bet. What's going on, 3 Count Nation? I'm Clifford Red Dot Miller with the catchphrase. But what I really want you to do right now, go to twitter.com, right? Go over there, find us at the 3count_pod, give us a follow, give us a like, give us a comment. We want to talk to you guys. Go to IG at the 3count pod. Give us a like, give us a follow, leave us a comment. We want to interact with you. Go to youtube.com, give a subscribe, turn the bell on, turn the notifications, leave a comment. We want to talk to you. Go to anchor.fm/the 3count podcast, and in there, you can leave us a message, and we will talk to you. Basically, what I'm trying to tell you is that we want to talk to you. We want to have fun with you guys, and we love listening to what you guys have to say. Also, one thing I need you to do for me, the 3count podcast also has merchandise. Oh! At prowrestlingtees.com/the 3count pod. Please go buy our t-shirts. We love you guys, and we hope you love us too. So show us some support, please.